Sanyour Ceramics studio here in Adair Park, Atlanta, Georgia. And we are in trimming week, learning how to trim. Oops, sorry. I've got you on the table and prepping the clay. And I like to prepare my students with leather hard bowls. So I'm just prepping some clay to throw more bowls. And I have started getting some new followers that I don't want to assume, but I think that y'all are potters and like a little tutorial how-to. So I figured right now, it's just me in the studio. So I thought I could do some prep and then get these thrown before class tonight, so that if I throw them now, then I can get them flipped before I leave. And then they'll be perfect for trimming on Saturday morning's class, ideally. That's my plan. So this clay is fresh out of the pug mill, but our pug mill, as you see, sometimes pushes out a lug of clay with a very centered strip of air. Like why is that? I don't know. So I am giving them each a little bit of a wedge. I am not weighing these. I just am cutting little hunks of clay because it's just important that they have a bowl. Not that these are the same, because everybody's just practicing on them. So this prep is helpful because it works out those little air bubbles that might still be in there. And see that? We don't want a hole in our clay. So to ram's head wedge, you're literally gripping it. Never have your fingers off the clay. You're gripping the top, you're gripping the side, thumbs are connected, and you're rocking away. And then you reset it up on the bottom axis, top finger, side fingers gripping, thumbs together, and you squeeze and you rock away. And this is called the ram's head wedge because if you do it correctly, it looks like a ram's head. I'm live on YouTube. You can come in. What? Saxon's popping in. If you haven't met Saxon, he's my boyfriend, also turned potter. So he just got to the studio. What were you gonna say? We were just talking about ram's head wedging, prepping some.
You should put a link to your YouTube channel on your posts.
How do you do that?
Just go to YouTube, copy the link.
Mm-hmm.
When you do your post, add a link.
Oh.
So they can subscribe ahead of time.
Perfect. That's a good idea. Yeah, if y'all are not subscribed to my YouTube channel, this Monday we go live. Every Monday we go live, Throwing with Molly. This Monday we have a very special guest, VPR. Jennifer Raymond will be joining us. I'm so excited. It's gonna be so fun. She's a potter. She loves clay too. And anyways, I have 4 more of these to prepare. Prepping little hunks of clay to throw some bowls for my students to learn trimming on. So we just talked about the ram's head wedge. One more time, you're gripping the top, you're gripping the side, your thumbs are connected, and you're pushing away. And then you set it, after you push away, you set it back up here. Grip the top, grip the side, thumbs connected, squeeze, push away. Squeeze, push away, like that. And then here you're gripping it, not like this. Grip it and push away. Hey, Italy. Yeah, where's everybody tuning in from? If y'all aren't prepared, set your calendars. Monday night is Throwing with Molly, where I have my cue cards and my guests, and we throw and we talk clay. Roll this. Whoop. Okay, so I just prepped all this clay. Now it's time to throw it. But I've got to prepare my wheel. But we'll see if I can put you on there. Start with this mini. Trying to throw lots of bowls for students to be able to mess up and try again. We have class tonight, we have class Saturday morning, so my Saturday morning class needs bowls. So come with me, let's get our bucket of water and our tools. Italy's in the house. Let me know where y'all are tuning in from. Oh my gosh, so sorry guys. I did not know I was on mute. I was on mute. I don't even know how long. I'm making bowls for my students to practice and learn trimming on. I'm trying to throw them quickly so that I have class coming in soon. And I threw some bowls for them to learn trimming on the other day. And so I just have this cart back here with the bowls that I was able to throw the other day, get them flipped so then the bottom can dry. Sorry that I had you on mute. I'm so sorry. Oh my gosh. The YouTube chat is always so fun, which I was also saying, mark your calendars because this Monday going live, 8 p.m. sharp, Throwing with Molly with our guest of the week, Jennifer Raymond. I'm so excited. It's gonna be so fun to have somebody who loves clay and who's such a powerhouse. I'm making bowls because one of the things I love teaching here at Molly Sanyour Ceramics Studio in Adair Park, I'm Molly Sanyour, is teaching our 8-week classes, teaching people all about clay, what you can do with it. So right now we're in week 4 of our 8-week class where our students are learning about clay. We've already learned about hand building, throwing cylinders, throwing bowls. Now we're learning trimming. And if you know anything about clay, it's kind of hard to time that first part. I wonder if you can make something creative. Well, a bowl, this is to teach the fundamentals. So it might not be creative, but it's very like a fundamental that everybody should feel really good about throwing a bowl. Trimming it. So anyways, it's hard to time perfectly clay to trim. So my students threw last week, so most likely their pots are still wet this week. So by throwing some ahead of time, South Africa, thanks for tuning in. I've got a stack of bats using the black Molly Sanyour Ceramics speedball bats. I love it because the 2 different diameter holes fit all different wheels, and we collaborated to make the black speedball bat. Love speedball bats. And the black one is the Molly Sanyour signature collab. Wet from last week, no. So I threw, so all week, well, yes, the ones they threw last week because when they left, they covered them with plastic. And so because they covered them in plastic, now they're still gonna be wet. How do you shape clay and create wall lamps? Lamps and ceramic trays. You know, I have a student who wants to do lamps. In fact, Saxon wants to do lamps. I've made a lamp, I think twice. Definitely could get more practice, and a ceramic lamp is fun. So that's cool. I'd love to see how it turns out. If you're following me here on YouTube, make sure you subscribe because I do have my weekly live show. Other than that, I just kind of hop on here whenever I feel like it. But Monday nights, 8 p.m. Eastern time, Eastern Standard Time, always go live. Would you make lamps on that wheel too? You could make lamps, yes. Yes. In fact, our 8-week classes, we teach the students how to work with the clay, and then once they learn how, then the final ending of the class is them applying what they've learned to make whatever they want. So that's where we do have some students making lamps. We have some making jewelry dishes. We have some making a sculpture of a dog, which I'm really excited about. Because I don't do much sculpting. I do like the wheel throne and things like that. Would you like to make, surely not all ceramics are made on the, oh correct, yes. No, you can hand build ceramics as well. You can wheel throw and you can hand build, and in our studio we do both. We do both. Centering, opening, pulling back, making my bottom, compressing the bottom. There's a little air bubble that just popped. How much pop? It did just pop. There was a little air bubble that did just pop in the clay. Now a bowl is all about the interior curve and the top portion of the lip. So if the top bit is thin enough and you have an interior curve, then your bowl is done. And I am trying to make these fast because I'm trying to make a lot of them so that my students can have a leather hard pot to practice trimming. And I've been doing this for a long time, so I have a lot of fails under my belt, which makes it easier to throw faster. Which, thanks for tuning in, guys. Are y'all potters, and where are you tuning in from? And I hope that y'all have set your alarm to tune in Monday night with Jennifer Raymond. So excited. How long have you been making pottery? I would say just over 20 years, or all my life, I don't know. Been playing since I was a kid, but more regularly since 2004. Pottery in Vermont. Cool. You are a master. Oh, you are sweet. I am tuning in from Atlanta, Georgia, here in the States, in the Southeast. Ali, I'm sorry, I didn't understand what you're saying. I'm having a translator. Really like your creations. I'll follow you from now on. Oh, great. What was your inspiration? I think my inspiration, hey, India. Always love her. India followers. Let's see, what was my inspiration? I think I just followed my passion. I just always loved it. It was always the most fun. And YOLO, follow your passion, right? If it's fun, then you gotta keep doing it. If it's not fun, then get on the right path. Follow the joy. So I'm just getting these curves, thinning out the lips. I'm giving a little undercut with my thumb at the base just to get a wire cutter so I can flip it. Little bowls. I don't know if y'all, you can't see the ones that I made. The other 10. I've also made clay. I'm from America. That's the same. From Mexico. Congrats, thank you. Thanks for tuning in. This is why I love the internet. Everybody from all over the world can tune in. Hopefully y'all tune in Monday night. That's when I go live intentionally and planned with my cue cards, with a guest. We chat and throw pottery. Right now, other than that, I kind of go live randomly, but you should plan to join me Monday night if you're here now. Sorry, my English is not good. Your English is better than me speaking a second language. I can guarantee that. And hopefully on YouTube, there's a way to translate on YouTube these days. Very pretty girl, thank you, thank you, thank you. I'll receive that as I'm just covered in clay in my uniform. Can you tell me about your YouTube per 1,000 views? How much dollars you will get? That's a great question. I don't know. Let's get our views there. I don't monetize off of YouTube at this moment, to be honest. TBH. So 0? I don't know. I'm happy here. It's relaxing. Oh, good. Welcome in. We're just throwing some bowls. I've got quite a few more, and YouTube is always fun to go live while I throw. So thanks for joining me. Should I stop talking so you can enjoy the therapeutic relaxation of pottery? First, we're centering the clay. I should put a microphone on and do some like ASMR for you. Centering, opening. Pulling. Can you tell me how many views you'll get from India? I can't tell you. Oh, let's see. Marketing facts. You never know if people on YouTube are real, I will say, but I'm real. Here I am, throwing this little bowl. I might have gone too wide and thin with this one. Let's not fit that wide. Oh. Let's see. Oh, is there a mosquito in here? YouTube got $39. Yeah, I guess y'all in the chat might know more about getting paid per views. I don't know about that. Okay, what is it? 3:30. I feel good getting these bowls thrown because lots of tuning in from India. Aw, thank y'all. Let's see if you can make a flower pot. I can make a flower pot. I'm actually also hand building a flower pot right now. If you go to my Instagram, you can see it in process. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Right now, I'm on a mission to throw bowls for my students to practice trimming on. If you're just tuning in. So I'm centering, opening, establishing my bottom, compressing the bottom, and then giving it a little pull. And I am just really excited right now because Jennifer Raymond is going to be our guest live this Monday night, Throwing with Molly, on YouTube and my Instagram. Molly Sanyour Ceramics. That right there is probably like the most tedious part of throwing the bowl for me because you just have to be patient until that rib smoothly transitions to the clay. Okay. Another bowl. I've got 2 for us. Just a few more. I think I'm gonna finish this one and then hop off. So thanks for tuning in. See y'all Monday night, if not before, for Throwing with Molly. Rotate. Dry this off. Okay, thanks for tuning in, guys. Another bowl, another bowl. I didn't bring the towel. See y'all